Welcome to Gearhead Country. I'm your host Ian Rome, and we are at the 2018 Boothill Country Jamboree, and this is Boothill's 10th anniversary out here in what is close to Boothill, Ontario, and I'm here with Washboard Union. How you doing, guys?
Great, brother.
Good to be here.
Excellent, excellent. Now you guys are enjoying a great run of success, I would say. You're getting out there, you're playing tons coast to coast, and getting lots of airplay, and things are going well, would you say?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, you happy?
Yeah, it's really, really good.
A bit hectic at times?
It can
know,
get hectic.
yeah.
The travel schedule is one that kind of can drain on you after a while,
Yeah.
but we love it. Which, we had a great experience going coast to coast. We had a show in Halifax, and then the next day we were in Yukon. So, I mean, it doesn't get any...
Yeah, and we're a live act, and we love playing live.
Yep.
So we love doing it.
Awesome. Well, that's, again, any good road stories just come out, because we're all about cars, trucks, motorcycles, 18-wheelers, the open road. Any good road stories that in your travels back and forth that you want to share?
Well, it's funny. When we started out, we toured in the RV that Aaron and I grew up camping in, which was in 1979 Winnebago.
That's right.
That we had until this year.
Really?
But had to stop using because we just had to get too far too quick. And 79 Winnebago is not one of your faster engines on the road. But traveling and being out in an RV on the road is just something that was second nature to us. So, we're either in a van or a bus or a plane or something on every given day. So, we love that. We love that whole vibe of being able to travel and see this country. It's absolutely unbelievable. We will this summer, by the end of it, have been in every province.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And again, it's tough. It can be draining. It takes its toll, but again, it's exciting and at the same time. Take your time to rest, and sometimes you can't, of course. Like you guys just came, from Tweed yesterday or this morning?
This morning.
Tweed last
Yeah,
night,
that's
Tweed
right.
Stampede.
Tweed Stampede last night. And I hear you're going west again and then back and forth. And
Yeah, we're gonna be we'll be here, and then we go back out west, and we go to Edmonton, Darwell, and then into Saskatchewan, and then we fly to Toronto. Big Boots and Hearts.
Yes, that's right.
Non-stop.
I think we're in Ontario 3 more times before the end of August.
Really?
Yeah.
And of course, we'll see you at the CCMAs as well, I'm hoping.
Hamilton.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's right.
Of course.
Perfect. So, because this is Gearhead Country, let's bring her in. Let's narrow it right down to some Gearhead stuff that our listeners like to talk about. And you guys, any car guys among you? Anybody love their cars, love their trucks?
Yeah, I mean, when I was, when I was out of high school, or in high school actually, I was right into, fast cars and keeping them running well. And so I had a 1973 Toyota Celica hatchback, and I had
We're
three.
not laughing. Don't laugh. I can laugh.
I love it.
I had 3 of them that I would interswap parts there,
Yeah, just to keep one
just make
running.
sure she's running clean.
3 to keep one going.
And then you drove Dad's Fairlane for a while.
I did have a
too.
69 Fairlane, which did make it into a song actually.
Yeah.
It's on one of our first album, 69 Ford Fairlane, and that was a great car.
Yeah.
That was a great car. Yeah.
Like we always say at Gearhead Country, we don't really care what you love as long as you love something. We've got friends in Cuba, and their favorite car is a Lada, and other people might laugh and make fun of it. But hey, if you love it, we're all right with that.
That's
if you're
right.
passionate about the hobby, then hey, we can embrace it. So you guys have got some great videos out there. One in particular, Shots of Glory. You're cruising in. It's got a great old school feel to it, and there's a nice 64 Impala that you spend a lot of time behind the wheel. What's the background behind that, and why that car? Sort of, how did that come about?
Yeah, well, it wasn't really exactly about the car, but it was about a big fan.
Yeah.
So we were doing the video, and we had an all call for some older vehicles to use in a video, or just stuff, cars, or people to hang out. And so this big super fan called us up and said, "Please, I have a 64 Impala in mint condition. I would be honored if it could be in your video shoot." And we're like, sounds good. Bring it
can
on
do
by.
that.
Go
So the
on,
guy
go
showed up,
on.
and he was the nicest guy, and he gave all of his time, all of his
Yep.
car, made it just shine. It looked so great. I mean, you see it in the video.
Yep.
And it's just a real honor to drive it around.
Yep.
You know, we got the rundown. You know, I was driving that thing.
Yep.
He's like, okay, before you step in that seat, here's a couple ground rules for you.
But like any good kid, it was his dad's car, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
he pinched it for the day and came out and shot a video with us. So
Oh, wonderful.
pretty fun.
That's the stuff. That's the stuff we like to hear. That's sort of the background to some of these stories. That's the good part. And then even the lyrics in "She Gets Me." You did that during sound check, which
Yeah.
reminded me of that. Again, there's a Springsteen reference in there. There's 65 Chevy reference in there. And you know, where did that come from?
You know what? I think more than anything, to be honest, that was a great lyric and a year of car that, I mean, that's a class. The car I had in mind for that lyric was actually a Mustang, because there was a kid I went to high school with that drove that car. And it just seemed to fit in that song really well. But that song's all about the fact that with some girls in your life, and I'm sure it's the same from the other side, but you just have that unique connection that's totally unspoken. That you just understand each other. And so the sharing of the love, it's actually her car in that song. That sometimes she lets him drive, which we really liked the idea of. And so it kind of just played well in that song.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Now, again, what if all of a sudden the skies opened up and money was no object? What, each of you, what would you go out? What would be your ultimate vehicle? Car, truck?
Mine is
Whatever.
a Pontiac, a '67 Pontiac Straddle Chief.
Ooh,
I always loved it. My mom had one, and I've just always been in love with that car.
big car.
Yeah,
Big car.
That's awesome.
yeah.
I'm still really missing my '73 Toyota Celica hatchback. But,
We can get that one this year.
4 or 5.
Celica.
I forgot leftover cash.
And you know what? On the way here today, we actually passed a farm field. My dream car was in it, and it was a silver Thunderbird.
Really?
It was sitting out in the
Nice.
field, but that would be my car. Just that really classic look. And
Yep.
I just love that car. Always have.
Cool. What, again, on the same sort of thing, three of you, what's the first car, I think I know what yours is, what's the first car you ever truly owned yourself? The one that you call your own?
Mine was a '79 Pontiac Grand Prix.
The big one, the rear-wheel drive version.
It had a
Practical.
305 in it. I kind of
Probably, 305, yeah.
My sister passed down her Datsun pickup truck to me on my 15th birthday, and my dad and I spent the next year getting it ready for when I turned 16, getting the motor ready so that I was able to drive it when I got my license.
Beautiful.
So she gave me my first car.
That's awesome.
Beautiful.
You know mine. I love it so much I bought 3 of them.
That was the first car you rolled too, isn't it?
The Celica, not the Supra. Didn't want to be too ostentatious and have the Supra. We're
right.
just going to stick with the Celica. It
Keep
was
it low-key.
low-key.
I couldn't
Chicks will dig it.
Yeah, I couldn't afford the TRS at that point, so.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. I'm not going to hold you up too long because, again, you got a big show tonight here at Boothill. And, again, we'll look forward to perhaps touching base quickly next week at Boots and Hearts.
Awesome.
You never know. Again, we're going to be out and about. We're going to be
We'll be
you're going to be in the media, swinging in and out of the media area.
busy
So
day,
will
right?
we.
It's a busy
So,
day for
oh
everyone.
yeah, busy weekend.
Yeah.
Busy weekend. So, again, from the 10th anniversary Boothill Country Jamboree here in beautiful Bothwell, Ontario. This is Gearhead Country. So let's get our coveralls on and our tools out. Let's get back to some Gearhead Country.